guys, it's Missy. I hope everybody's having a great day. Please excuse my hair in this video. I normally leave it down and try to make it somewhat presentable, but I was just sort of sitting around in my comfy clothes with my hair in a ponytail, and I thought this would be a great time to do the Lay's potato chip taste test video that I've been talking about. I have been trying to get my brother to do it with me, but he's actually been super busy with work. He's been working night shifts and he just doesn't have time to sit down and do it, so I figured I'd just give it a shot myself. If you remember in the first video where I talked about doing it, I was inspired to do this video by, there is a husband and wife, their names are Tim and Jen. Their channel is TheTimTracker. I'll link them in the down bar. And they live in Orlando, and they do a lot of Disney and Universal related videos. And because I watch a lot of Disney and Universal related videos, their videos started popping up in my recommended videos, and I started watching them, and they're like goofy and funny and seemed like they would be kind of cool to hang out with. So they're probably my new favorite YouTubers. And a couple weeks ago they did a Pop-Tart taste test. They taste tested the soda flavored Pop-Tarts, which is like A&W root beer, and there's an orange crush one. And it reminded me how much I love watching people taste test things. So, because I watch Americans try British candy or tasting weird flavors of things. So I decided that I wanted to do one, but I didn't want to do Pop-Tarts because they just did that. So I wanted to pick something different. And what I decided on was to do these 4 flavors of Lay's potato chips. Every summer, usually in July or August, Lay's comes out with 4 new flavors of chips. And they come out in the small bags, and you taste them, and you're supposed to vote on them, and you pick whatever your favorite one is. These, and then that one I think stays kind of in the rotation. These came out in kind of conjunction with the Rio Olympics. And so these are called the Lay's Global Flavors. And there's 4 flavors. So I'll show you. I just want to show you, in order to maintain the integrity of the taste testing, normally if I'm shooting and I screw up, or I say something ridiculous, or I completely lose my train of thought, I will stop and I will re-record, but I'm not going to do that this time. It's just going to be like a one-take thing. And that is because I want my reaction when I taste the chips to be like the first and true reaction, and not one that I've shot 15 times. So if this video is kind of weird because of that, then I apologize, but that's how we're going to do it. So you can see I have not even opened the chips. This is the first one. This is the Greek tzatziki. See everything right here, Greek tzatziki. And it says on the back, when the Greeks mixed dill, garlic, and other unique spices to yogurt, tzatziki became a Mediterranean classic. There's no doubt that this creamy flavor will have you saying, "Opa." I'm not sure about that. I'm down with dill and garlic. I don't know what unique spices means. I don't know what that entails. How do you make a chip yogurt flavored? I don't know. It seems weird. I'm not really an expert on tzatziki. I know that it's the stuff they put on gyros, but I've never actually eaten a whole gyro myself. I've only tasted other people's. So that's actually where my brother would have come in handy, because he would know, because he eats those. But see the bag, they decorate the bag, and it has all, it's glary right now. That's, I guess, a Pegasus, some papyrus stuff. I guess I'm gonna assume that's the Parthenon. the Greek flag here, and then I'm gonna say that's maybe a dove with like an olive branch. I don't really know. Is it the olive that I'm supposed to? Because Greek people, they have Greek olives. Or does this have some sort of symbolism? If you know what the dove has to do with grace, you should like put it in the comments and you can tell me, because I don't know. So I'm gonna cut this bag open because I don't really need a face or a lap full of potato chips. And I was worried that it was gonna be sort of like crinkly. There we go. Let's see. They smell sort of familiar. I feel like I've had some other sort of like snack food with the same smell. These are Wavy Lays, by the way. So let's see. They look normal. They look kind of like a sour cream and onion chip. Oh, that's weird. I don't. It's weird. It's not entirely unpleasant. It's sort of like you definitely get the dill. There's some unidentifiable flavor. I'm going to assume that's the unique spices. I don't hate it. I feel like I thought it would maybe taste like, I mean, because it's like dill and yogurt. So there was a part of me that thought it was going to taste like pickles and sadness or something. Because I thought it would be a really weird combination. But all in all, I don't know, it's strange. There's a weird, like, the initial flavor is good, is decent, but then the after, there's like a weird aftertaste. I don't know that I 100% love that. I don't hate it as much as I thought I would. It's not like super offensive to me. But I'm not 100% sure that that is something that I would choose to eat repeatedly. I have a beverage. It is Arizona RX Stress Iced Tea. I am in no way promoting Arizona RX Stress Iced Tea. I have 7 subscribers, so trust me, nobody's paying me to promote anything. That just happens to be my favorite iced tea. It's caffeine free. And I think it tastes sort of the most like regular, like fresh brewed iced tea. But it's just to take the flavor out of my mouth before I try the next one. Okay, let's see. Let's go with the one I know absolutely nothing about, which is, this is the Brazilian picanha steak and chimichurri sauce. I have no idea what that means. I mean, I've heard of chimichurri sauce. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had it. So I'm going to tell you what they tell me about the Brazilian picanha. It is the finest cut of Brazilian steak, is skewer grilled. Why can't I say skewered right now? With coarse salt to lock in flavor. Mix in the bright flavors of chimichurri sauce, and you'll be saying mas favor. Is it? I always thought it was mas, like more, but this is an I in it. Is it supposed to have an I in it? I don't speak Spanish, or it's not Spanish, is it? It's Brazil. That's why. It's Portuguese. That's why it's different than what I expected it to be. Yeah, I just put that 2 and 2 together now and realized that for the week that I've had these chips, I was confused because I thought it was supposed to be Spanish. And then I just this second remembered that they don't speak Spanish in Brazil. They speak Portuguese. That's why I don't know what I'm talking about. So this is their bag. And they have, well, they show you like the steak and the sauce here. And they have this, which I think is a parrot, the sun, the palm tree, and the soccer ball. So let's open this and see what this tastes like. That's like elevator music. It's my musical interlude. These are just regular, I think. They're not the wavy kind. These also look like sour cream and onion chips. Why does everything look like sour cream and onion chips? Oh, I didn't smell these. These actually sort of smell like sour cream and onion chips. Let's see, that's what they look like. Let's taste them. Okay, that's disgusting. That is really not good. I mean, yeah, no. It's like, it actually has sort of like a seared steak flavor, which you want to believe is a good thing, but it's not. Wait, let me taste another bite so I can explain. For you, I will make the supreme sacrifice of trying another bite so that I can tell you what it tastes like. Hold on. Like, meat flavored potato chips are no good. They're no good. It's almost like a, I don't know what parts of the chimichurri sauce, because all I'm tasting is like foul, meaty, steaky taste. I mean, I know that I'm not like the biggest meat eater in the world. I'm not, oh, excuse me, I need to take a drink. I'm not the biggest meat eater in the world, but I'm not like so anti-meat that I would be grossed out by it solely because it's a meat flavor. It just does not work. Like, I don't know. It's not real meat. That's the thing. It's like, what did they use to create that meat flavor? Because whatever it was is a big old fail. It was not a good idea. It's like, those are unfortunate. Those taste like sadness. See, I thought that the tzatziki one, because of the yogurt, was going to taste like sadness. But it didn't. But this Brazilian picana one tastes like sadness. These are the Lay's Kettle Cooked Indian Tikka Masala. That happens to be the only Indian food I've ever had, and that was purely by accident because I happened to be at a farmer's market where they were giving away like little samples of it. It was delicious, but I'm not 100% sure that I remember what it tastes like because that was probably a couple of years ago. But this says, packed with flavorful spices like turmeric and cumin, the tomato-based dish tikka masala is a fixture in global cuisine. Open this flavor and bring some cushy to your day. And they have, it's like, hard to see this one because the bag is orange, but the flag, they have this elephant. That's I want to say a lotus flower. Somebody will tell me what this is called. I recognize the symbol. I I've seen it before, but I don't know the proper name of it. And then this seems to be, well, I want to say it's supposed to be the Taj Mahal, but it doesn't really so much look like the Taj Mahal. I mean, I guess I can, if I come in a little closer on that side, maybe you can see. See, right there? I think it's supposed to be the Taj Mahal. So, let's open this one up and see what this tastes like. These are kettle cooked. They're going to be really crunchy, so I apologize in advance if I make like a loud noise while I'm chewing it. I don't like when people make loud chewy noises, but it's all for the sake of science, right? I'm trying these so you don't have to. That's not entirely unpleasant. You definitely taste the turmeric. I wonder what the other... sour cream. You know what? I have to say that these are actually pretty tasty. They, you definitely get the flavors. The turmeric, the cumin, and some onion, maybe some onion powder, garlic powder. It's got a little bit of a little tiny bit of a kick to it, like just a little tiny tingle, like on the back of your tongue. But it's not super hot. These are definitely my favorite so far. I would definitely probably eat these. I mean, I don't know that I would eat like I eat a lot of barbecue chips and a lot of sour cream and onion chips. I don't think you would need a lot of these though. Like I feel like the heat in them would probably sort of build a little bit, so I think it would be really flavorful, and you could get away with just eating a few of them and they would be pretty satisfying. Right? Oh, you can sort of taste the sour cream. I didn't taste it in the first one, but if you sort of pop the whole chip in your mouth, you do sort of get that sense of like there's the sour cream. Like the first thing is sour cream, and then the spices start to come in. Those are pretty good. If you want to try any of these flavors, I would recommend that you could try those. They're not disgusting. There's one more. I saved it for last because I thought it might be spicy. Now I'm going to choke. And I wanted to do it last because I thought if it was spicy, that then I wouldn't be able to taste the other ones because it's spicy on my tongue. So these are Chinese Szechuan chicken. And the back says, the regional Szechuan pepper is where takeout favorite Szechuan chicken gets its name. Why wait for delivery? We've got the tongue-tingling sensation of mala right here. And this has on it, see, the red and the orange bags are kind of hard to see. You kind of have to, it's a flag. I don't actually know what that is. There's a, this is like a lantern, I think, and the dragon. And then I'm guessing this is a temple of some sort. I don't know. Let's check these out and see what they're like. Watch, they're gonna be super hot, right? I feel like when they eat with potato chips or like stuff that's sort of mass marketed, even if they say it's super hot, it's usually not super duper hot. Unless it's like specifically for that, like the voodoo chips. They're kind of hot, but I think people sort of expect them to be. Well, they don't smell very good. I'll tell you that much. They don't smell anything like I expected them to. Certainly don't smell like... Maybe they're going to taste like chicken. Ew. This is what they look. I don't know if you can see this. Like, you can't really see. There's like a brown coating on it, which I'm assuming is maybe, I don't know if it's pepper or if it's some sort of imitation chicken flavor. So let's find out. Definitely spicy. But that's not the problem. Other than the little bit of heat that I'm getting, it's not very flavorful. Um, I would sort of, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't like them either. Um, I don't even know that it's the fake chicken of it all. There's definitely sort of a weird fake. What is with the fake meat? There is sort of a weird fake chicken taste, but I'm not really against that because in the UK, Lay's makes potato chips there under the name Walker's Crisps, and they've had the weird flavored ones for years. And there's a little British import store that I used to go to when I lived in Jersey, and I would buy the Walker's Crisps there. And they had a roasted chicken flavored one. And those were not unpleasant. Like, I mean, for having a fake meat flavor, they were pretty good. If you have any places near you that have like imported stuff from the UK and you want to get the Walker's Crisps, the prawn cocktail ones are really, really good. Because they're, even though it says prawn cocktail, it doesn't really taste like, it doesn't taste shrimpy. It just mainly tastes like the flavors of like cocktail sauce. I don't want that one. That one's too big. Let's try a smaller one. No. I can't get down with the imitation meat. Not in these anyway. Those Walker's roasted chicken ones are fine. Excuse me. This is not good. Really not good. I make my clean canteen. My brother got me these. This one's insulated. I usually drink coffee out of it, but I have my tea in it right now. And then I have this one, which has the sports cap, sucky cap, and I have water in that one. So, we tried the Greek tzatziki, we tried the Indian tikka masala, we tried the Brazilian picana, and the chicken, Chinese Szechuan chicken. The tikka masala, hands down, my favorite. It just has the best flavor, and it's probably the only one, honestly, that I can say I'm going to finish that bag. I'm going to try to save them so my brother can taste test them all on his own. But that's the only one I can honestly say, like, I like it and I'm going to finish it. The other ones, after I let my brother try them, are probably going to wind up in the trash. Because they're just really not good. He might like the tzatziki one. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to taste like. The fake meat flavored ones, I don't think are going to be a big hit with anybody in my household. Yeah, so those are the Lay's Global Flavors. Not as delicious as some of the flavors they've had in past years. But, you know, they can't all be winners. And if you want to try any of them, try the tikka masala one, because that's got a nice flavor and just a little bit of heat. So I feel confident in recommending that one. Yeah, so I hope you like this video. If you want me to do any other taste testing videos, let me know what you would like to see. I have ideas for things, but I would really like, if there's something that you've wanted to try and either you're like afraid to try it or whatever, I would rather do videos than ones that like people want to see done. rather than just pick random stuff. So if there's a specific taste testy thing that you would like to see, and I will do the Pop-Tart one if you want me to. I'll just buy a bunch of weird flavors of Pop-Tarts and do those. I just didn't because I didn't want to copy right off of Tim and Jen when they had just done one. But yeah, so let me know and comment, subscribe, thumbs up, and have a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!